What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the Collective Clips. Back for another reaction, and you already know we're going to get it in. But before we do, hit that like and subscribe button. Put the notification bell on all so that way you're directed into the direction of the dope content that I'm bringing. And I highly appreciate all the support. Thank you guys very much, man, for supporting this. Um, I wanted to react to an old video, right? Something that's always boggled my mind, something I've always questioned just a little bit, and that was Goldtoes. And I'm a big Goldtoes supporter, man. I support his movement, I support his push, I support him putting paint where there ain't. I support him unifying and helping the raza, man. Always, on the forefront. He's a pioneer in this shit. He's an entrepreneur. He's put a lot of people on the map, man. He's helped a lot of people progress. So I've always tripped out on his old school video, man, of San Quentin. How he was able to get into the San Quentin yard. This leads me to believe, man, he doesn't have a criminal record, never had a felony, never been incarcerated to that point, maybe in the county jails, but not in prison, because I can't see them letting someone go on the yard. Now, I do know that, usually when you're with the ministry or Christian or whatever, you're pushing that, you can get a pass. I've seen that happen many times. But I always wondered, with, all the noise surrounding Goldtoes and people talking about him being affiliated, how he was able to actually, hit the San Quentin yard, have a conversation with the active Norteños. And this is the clip, man, that a lot of people have seen that's been out there. I kind of wanted to react to it, man. So let's get to it. This is Goldtoes and San Quentin. I always wondered how this shit happened, but it happened, man. That's facts.
Inside San Quentin walls, you know what I'm saying? Got all the homies over here doing it, you know what I'm saying? You see motherfuckers just locked up, it ain't doing no better than this right now, but motherfuckers trying to do our best out here, man.
Check it out. Rest in peace, Cisco. What's up? It's the homies right here. You know what I mean? Sending our love out to the people in the streets. You know what I mean? Keep your head up. Much love.
You just got out the hole, huh?
Yeah, he just got out the hole.
Right. We got the sun out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if motherfuckers have been locked down in the cage, but when you fucked up, getting that little bit of food and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's all bad, It's as bad as it gets, in the game, you feel me?
He ain't lying, man. It's as bad as it gets, man. Whenever you're on lockdown, man, you're sitting back there in administrative segregation or the hole, the box, whatever you want to call it. It's an ugly situation. You'll notice how the homeboy right there, he's very light skinned. You come out almost pale, translucent. I remember one time Corcoran, man, getting out of doing a little hole shot, a few months in the hole, and I was bald. I got out, bicked my head, thought it was all lovely. Didn't realize how hot it was, right, out on that yard, because when you're incarcerated in the hole behind those walls, you don't really get too much sun. So I stepped out there on that track, man, me and my cellie, and I thought I was gonna have it my way. And I remember it was July. It was July, man, because we went to the 4th of July. We went to the chow hall for the good meal that they give you. And man, my head was burnt like toast, right? My head actually cracked and I had pus pouring down my face. It was bad, eh? That shit hurt. So yeah, man, you could tell the homie, he's definitely translucent, man. He's been doing this thing right there in the oil, man. Let's get back to what Goldtoes is doing here.
Thank you guys, what I'm saying, for coming to represent, what I'm saying, showing us that, what I'm saying. So that's up to you guys there, what I'm saying. Without you guys there, you feel me? It's hard for us to keep our hopes up, you feel me? So more love, to the struggle, you feel me? I want to send a shout out to the homie Speedy Loke from Dakota, rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Time, homie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Speedy Loke, man, that was the homie that put it down out of Dakota. He passed away due to cancer, you feel me? That shit catching up to a lot of people.
Put a shout out to Big Gotti from Richmond, This is nephew Pete Lincoln representing Rich, For the homies right here representing, Stay up, man.
What's up with the homie Lonely Boy, man?
So as you can see right there, man, they're giving their shout outs, their respects to their homeboys. Speedy Loke, definitely a legendary figure up out of Northern California, Norteño, that did put it down, man. Stars the Limit Records, man, out there out of Dakota. You don't really hear his name spoken on too much outside of the Bay Area. You will hear it in the Valley from some individuals that fucked with his music, but he was definitely a real one, very well respected, did pass away due to cancer. Rest in peace. Condolences to his family. It's been many years, but the struggle still remains. He's still definitely someone who's well respected in the game. So this right here, what you're looking at is actually I guess all the active Northerners that are on that yard, man, or supposed alleged active Northerners. I don't want to put nothing on their plate, but as you can see, this is San Quentin. It's more Bay Area. It's a Bay Area reception. So you're seeing, man, a lot more swag, a lot more urban influence, man, in the way they speak or talk. I guess this is kind of why, Norteños have always got that stigma of acting black. Like I said, I've said it before. I don't even know how you act black, man. I don't even know if there's a way to act that way. You're just a product of your environment, man. But let's get back to it, man. Goldtoes was definitely letting the homies do their thing, man. That's a fact. It's a trip. It's a trip he was even allowed to do this.
What's up, man? Julio, how you doing?
Oh, trying to do it good, trying to do it moving, trying to keep it alive. You feel me? Give some hope when motherfuckers get out.
This is my boy Skrilla from the E, and the homeboy Gangsta Flea in the back. From the Snows back there, you know what I'm saying? Close down. You know what I mean? The lockup unit. Show. The E Mob on Mars, man. It's Norte.
I want to say rest in peace to my little homie Pup, man, and cigars. I just want to let everybody, all the Latinos and everybody know that strong positive attitude is a power, and utilize that to reach all our state goals.
What's that?
So I remember first hearing this video or seeing this video, a long time ago, and I thought that guy right there was very well spoken, articulate in his sayings. And as you can tell, man, the stigma that gets put on Norteños as far as acting black or being a certain way, man, is not always the case, man. Some of the OGs, older vatos, are true to their beliefs, true to their culture. And as you can tell, man, the push has always been forever forward for everyone, of brown skin, man, raza, black and brown, anybody, man, that's worthy of the cause to definitely, strive for the betterment of your people, man. And that's totally being displayed right here by Goldtoes. It's a lovely thing to see, to open the eyes to the masses. I remember when this video dropped, man, it did hella views. A lot of people were tripping because you never got to see behind the walls. You never really got to see Norteños on camera. That was another thing that tripped me out, why they were able to speak this way, to go on camera, man. Again, I don't know if this was a documentary. I never knew the background on this, the history, but it's definitely something I will look into. Anyways, let's get back to it, man. Let's see what Toes is talking about here.
What's up, homie? This is Wicked A from Body Morgan Loma, representing that big bag Mighty Norte. We locked up, but at the same time, we got to keep our head strong, our mind strong, stay focused. These are all the homeboys right here representing that. You got to keep it up one time, let it be known, can't stop, won't stop. All right, homie.
Check this out, man. You see a lot of people up in here,
There's definitely a lot of pride right there. There's definitely a lot of canalismo. As you can see, the homies were together, the raza. San Quentin, of course, back in these days, man, they did keep North and South segregated. There was no end of hostilities, no truce. So it was guerra, it was war. As you can see in this clip right here, if you look up towards, Toes, you see the brothers that are real close with the Northerners back in the days, man, when there wasn't necessarily an alliance, but there was an understanding, man. A common enemies, man, breeds positivity, meaning, you come together, not positivity, but you come together to positively handle your business. So you can see the North and the blacks were definitely, man, kicking it right there on the yard. That's San Quentin for you, man. There's going to be a heavy influence of brothers. It's the Bay Area, just what it is, man. Toes is showing love, black and brown, man. He's always been about that, and I respect that. Let's get to it.
They got a lot of things they want to say and get off their chest, man. The best thing I can say to every youngster out there in the streets, man, is stay out of jail and do the right thing, be positive, man. All these cats will let you know the real, man. You know what I'm saying? Being in prison, it ain't nice out here. Am I right, though?
Hey, Nutty from Hana, I want to let all the little homeboys know. Let's go to school and get your education, because if you don't, you're going to come here and get educated by us, huh?
That's right, man.
You're going to mind somebody.
So I'm grounded right here, homie. Yeah.
As you can see right there, man, straight up, Toes has always been pushing that line for positivity and pushing that line for helping the youth, and I commend and respect the homies right here for basically letting the youngsters know, and that's why I push the way I push, man. I was of the same mindset. I come from this era, the 90s era, into the early 2000s, where it was an era of, don't do what we do, homie, because not everyone's cut out for this. It's definitely something that was an eye-opening movement You know, it showed me that, yeah, there's a lot of canalismo, a lot of homies that do have your back. It's not all about betrayal, backstabbing, and disloyalty in the game, man. You know, sometimes you will run into some homies that have a positive attitude for advancement, you know, to better themselves and to better those around them. This was a time of that. You know, this was a time of, you know, not trying to utilize people and hijack careers and push people onto the other side, man. This was a time of canalismo and true spirit of the Norte, man. That's why I wanted to touch on this, man. And as you can see, you know, Goldtoes is there giving everyone, you know, their love, letting everyone represent, but at the same time, you know, letting everybody do their thing as grown men. And that's a great thing, man. Let's get straight back into this shit. This is real right here.
Coming from my hood right here. Hey, we appreciate what you're doing out here, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, talking to us, you're the voice of the people, you know what I'm saying? You represent us too, you know what I mean? We keeping it gangster and grande.
Got to, man.
So the home was a song way on Northern Cali represented right here, right?
Homie, tell the homies to the body song.
That's right, San Jose, man. San Jose.
Rest in peace to my homie Little Weddle, just passed away. Sorry I couldn't be there, homie, but no, I know you're looking down on us and shit. Rest in peace, homie. Much love to you.
As you can see, you know, San Jose is well represented. You know, in San Quentin, you know, Bay Area is going to be represented, man. There's a lot of people they don't consider, and I don't know who they are, man, but they don't consider San Jose the Bay Area. It's the South Bay. It's definitely Bay Area, always has been. You know, I got a lot of family from San Jose, Newark, Fremont, Dakota area, all that. You know, and you can see they're representing. You could see a little bit of a different stilo with the homies from Sanjo. If you really look close, you know, they got a little bit more cultura, a little bit more. They're keeping it more, I guess you would say, Chicano or Mexicano. You know, there's no difference. That's why I say, man, when it comes to South and North, you know, you might dress a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way, but at the end of the day, you're all brown, man. You know, they're as brown as can be. And that's just definitely what it is, man. So, you know, let's get back into it, man. Let's you know, see what the representation is really all about, man. Real life.
Good family, man.
So to let this just wrap this all up in one note, man. All you kids out there that's watching this shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay positive, man. Much love, homies. Thank you very much, man.
I don't know how many people are familiar with San Francisco, but I work in the Hunters Point district. You know what I'm saying? And the Mission district. You know what I mean? And I see my young black and brown brothers, man, coming up, and they want to hold pistols. They want to sell dope. We already know the end of that road. And I'm trying to tell these youngsters, man, it ain't cool. You feel me? And we all got to educate each other, man. Even I still need your education. I ain't the perfect motherfucker.
Man, you hear that? That's some of the realest talk, man. And that's why, you know, I get on these platforms, man, and I let everyone know, man, that people like Toes is what we need in our community, man, who we need in the game. Someone who's well-versed in the game, who's been through it, but definitely has always pushed that positivity, you know. For the people that are just getting now to understand or get to know Goldtoes because of him actually signing Southern artists or representing out there in Texas, man. He's been doing this. He ain't new to this. He's true to this. He's been putting paint where it ain't. He's been definitely remodeling shit. He's been letting everyone know, man, that, you know, our youth is the breath of fresh air. That's exactly what we need, you know, to stay positive in the game. It doesn't matter if you've been incarcerated, if you've gangbanged, if you're part of a group organization or whatever. At the end of the day, man, nobody wants to see their children, their loved ones in caskets or dropped, you know, by any means. So, you know, I don't push poison as far as trying to dissuade people from doing what they're going to do. I feel that everyone should live their life. But at the end of the day, man, people like Toes is definitely a representative for the raza, not just the northern raza, but definitely for all the people, man, black and brown. You see he's doing it for the brothers as well, man. Woods, I don't think you guys were on this yard, but maybe. It's all good, man. Let's get straight back to it.
Out here, man. I'm still out here struggling to survive. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm up here, you know, I represent black and brown to the fullest. Anyway, I'm gonna let this go like this, man. My name is Julio Goldtoes. I'm trying to put this shit in real perspective. Black and brown to the fullest, baby. Much love. There's Nation, y'all. Rest in peace, Mac Dre, man.
Man, you see it right there, man. Rest in peace to Mac Dre, black and brown. It definitely, this video right here is definitely in my archives. It's definitely one that goes in history. It was Bay Area history. It was Northern California history. It was Black and Brown history because, this was a show of unity. This is what we got to get back to as people, man. First within our own communities, first within our own gente, our own people, That's why we have to unite as a raza, man. And then we can get to others, man. But definitely Julio Goldtoes, man, was representing out there doing what he did for the people. And you can't knock it, man. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this video, man. It's a great thing. It's a lovely thing. It's an educational thing. Make sure you strive for the betterment of education. Make sure that you always educate yourself. You're never too old. And at the same time, make sure, right, that when you speak on Julio Goldtoes' name, you do it with respect because this man is definitely worthy of that. There's a lot of people that like to stir the pot and manipulate people and don't really know the history or the background of this guy, man. He's definitely been representing well for the brown people, man, and the Black people. So we're going to continue to do that. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'm going to continue to do them. If that's what you want, let me know. Leave me a comment, man. And I highly appreciate all the support that I'm getting. With that being said, move with a purpose, get everything that you want coming. And remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the struggle to strive, to struggle. Forever forward, man. We're going to push. And you know what it is, man. This is the Collective Clips. And I'm out. Ow, ow, ow. Boom, 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 boom. That's that Old School Spice one. You guys don't know about that.